It's your boy Kenji, man, and I got another video for you. In this discussion video, we're going to be talking about the topic, what if Hyou survived? What if he lived? What if he got to be a part of the group with Sai, Karyoten, and Shin, Heki, Shobunkin, Yatanwa, and they would have took back the throne together? What if that would have happened? Now, there's some key moments that we're going to have to talk about that will be changed. And it's only right because some stuff would have just drastically changed, right? And let's start off with where Hyou is running away from the assassin, Joe Khan. And instead of being sliced right there and dying from blood loss, he actually blocked it. He actually blocked it and got out of there. And this is where we would have to make the split decision right here. Does Hyou go back to his home where Shin is? Because he's going to have to pass by there to get to the Bandit Village and meet up with Sai in that location that they were supposed to meet up in. Would Hyou endanger Shin and his family that took care of him, even though they treat him like slaves? Pretty much was slaves. But the decision would be, does Hyou kill Joe Khan right there? And I say no. The reason why is because this is the reason why I believe that Hyou died. Hyou died because he had just gotten out of a huge battle. Remember, he broke through Sekiyu's men that were causing a rebellion and allowed Heki and his men to get out of there and survive. He was already tired. And we know that Shin beat Joe Khan. And if Hyou couldn't beat Joe Khan, it probably was because he was worn out, tired, and he was running away. And he had just got done slicing up a whole bunch of other Quinn militants, right? So I believe that Hyou would have just kept running. Trying to get out of there. And maybe he would have been so tired. Let's say, okay, he's so tired that he has to stop somewhere. Let's say, but would he have gotten Shin in danger like that? Maybe they would have jumped him. But I truly believe that Hyou probably would have kept moving. So let's keep that out the way. I know people like, but Shin wouldn't be in the story. He wouldn't have been able to go to the bandit village, beat those bandits, meet up with Karyoten, get revenge for Hyou getting killed and killing Joe Khan with his signature move. Oh yeah. It would have never happened, people. He would have never been able to fight Muta, that Vietnamese dude with the axe and the poison darts. He would have never met with the mountain people and convinced Yatanwa to join Sai's side in taking the throne from Sekiyu. Alright? He would have never been there. Alright? Just think about that. Hyou would have been in his spot. It probably wouldn't be exactly similar, but it probably would have kind of been it would have been different. I understand. But I do believe that Shin wouldn't have been dragged into the story that early. We probably would have forgot about him a little bit. We probably would have been like, you remember that guy Shin? Yeah, where is he? We would have probably got a little back and forth and saw Shin up in there like, oh, he left me, man. It would have been sad. But look, I do believe that after Hyou would have convinced the mountain people to join in, because they would have been like, yo, y'all look just alike. But they would have saw that Hyou is kind of different. He got that street knowledge, just like Shin. Shin was just direct with Yatanwa, right? Remember when he convinced her to join that side? I think Hyou would have had it in him too to convince her as well. But I think after they would have joined, and the mountain people would have came with Elsai and Shobunkin and Heki to take the throne back, I truly believe that Hyou would have went and got Shin and said, boy, you cannot miss this. We are about to retake the throne and we need Shin. Alright, that's what he would have told Sai. He was like, bro, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go get this guy Shin. And not only that, who else would have jumped over the wall? Who else would have jumped and caught the wall, climbed over it to open the gate from the other side and allowed Sai's faction to get through that corridor? Allow them to get closer to the palace. Who would have done it? I know some kingdom guy who likes monkey would have been like, Baggio, and I'd have been like, shut up. Don't even bring that up right now. It would have been Shin, alright? Because we know the Monk people was trying to jump up there too. They couldn't get it. Shin got more hops than everybody, +2, alright? And so now we have the main forces fighting just like in the original battle. Shin and Heki and Hyou and Carrio 10 would have went down that secret passageway and they would have to fight against Sajin. Y'all remember Sajin? He was the right hand man of Ketsushi. He was the main executioner. They would have fought him. And just like I truly believe this is where we would have noticed that, yo, I thought Hyou was the protagonist. I'm starting to like this guy Shin a lot, man. He's like, his charisma, man. You know what I'm saying? And he would have, I think Sajin would have probably put the works on Heki and then put the works on Hyou. And then it would have been up to Shin to do his motherfucking thing. Y'all know whatever. Signature move, jump. We know it. It would have been that way. But look, now they would have went to the throne room. They would have to fought Rankai, that big human gorilla mix, whatever that motherfucker is. He's an X-Man. He's a mutant, alright? They would have fought him, and then we would have got to see Hyou talking that crap to Shin and the back and forth. And then they would have fought the rest of the men, and then Hyou would have ran out and met with Sai. Sai would have been like, fucking little brother, keep touching my shit. That's how it would have went, right? And then Oki would have showed up and Toy, and they would have stopped all the bullshit, right? Now, here's another major decision we got to make here. Does Hyou go on the battlefield with Shin during his first campaign with Duke Hyou, where he meets up with Kyukai? Or does he stay and fight the battle with Ryufyu by being a body double? Right? Think about it. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. That whole thing that happened with Hyou and Sai was hushed. It was shh. Nobody knew about it. That's why, and nobody knew about the mountain people. That's why Roboku got surprised when the mountain people came to our assistance, our help. Because they hushed it. They closed nobody knew about it. I believe Hyou would have never been able to get on the battlefield because the importance of him being a body double and how it helped Sai. So would Carrio 10 have went with Shin? Because they would have not built that bond. I think it would have been different, y'all. Like I said, I don't believe that Shin would have been able to build that bond with Sai and with Carrio 10 if Hyou would have done all those things in the very beginning, right? Killing Jokan, meeting up with Sai, killing Muta, convincing the mountain people, and Sai and Shin's back and forth and him blaming him for Hyou's death and feeling like he owes something to him. That whole relationship would have never been really built. I do believe that there would have been some type of relationship because meeting Shin, even for a moment, you build a bond with the motherfucker, alright? He has a lot of charisma, alright? People could call him simple-minded, a fool, but he has a lot of charisma, people. And he will punch you in the face and become your best friend after that. Alright? Just know that. Now, I do believe that Shin would have went on the battlefield, met up with Kyuukai, and this is where things get different. Now we go to the next arc, where the escape from Zhao arc. I do believe that would have happened. Now, assassination arc. When Kyuukai, we cannot pass this up. When Kyuukai, the Hyou, and all those other clan members went into the motherfucking throne, into the castle, and tried to kill Sai. That's the reason why I kept Hoi as a body double. Does Hoi die by the hands of Kyuukai? Does he die in the next episode of What If Hoi? Nah, I ain't gonna end the video. That fucked up. But I truly believe that he would have got injured by one of those assassins, but not Kyuukai. That'd have been fucked up, man. Imagine your future baby mama killing your best friend, almost like a brother to you, right? That'd have been crazy, bro. I do believe that he would have been injured, fatally injured, but I do not think he would have died, right? And all that, all them assassins and all that, they probably would have got murked. And we probably would have seen Hoi do his motherfucking thing, and Karaoke would have been there, becoming a strategist, learning from, not from the faction of Shohiken. Remember, when Shin was going to those battles, Karaoke wanted to do something, so she joined a Shohiken and becoming a strategist. Would that have happened? Yes, I do. I truly believe that would have still happened. And one thing I do think, I believe that, because we can't keep going too far into the manga, that what would be the next arc? How far are we going to go? Because then we got the training arc where An and Shin go get training from Oki, right? And then the battle of Bayou would have happened, right? How far you want to go before you realize that maybe, just maybe, Hoi would have died anyway, right? Because we could say, let's go back to the assassination arc. He could have died right there. Because there's so many times that Hyou were sending assassins and trying to poison, and there's a lot of stuff that we didn't see that was drawn out. But I do believe if there was a body double of Sai, that they would have got Hoi eventually. They would have gotten Hoi eventually. Don't be thinking like, oh, what if he survived the beginning? He would have still been a body double, and he still would have had to fight, go against Ryufu. And I do think eventually Ryufu would have gotten that body double killed. But I'm glad. Let me tell you this, y'all, because that's all I got for that, right? Because you could say, well, he probably would have survived against Ryufu, but how many more arcs do you want me to go through and tell you what's going to happen? Because we would have never seen them on the battlefield. We would have never seen them at the Battle of Bayou. Just think about that. He wouldn't have been at the Battle of Bayou, the Alliance arc, the Third Faction arc, the Sanyo campaign arc. Come on, y'all. Where would he have been? Just think about it. He wouldn't have been... Come on. During that whole time, Ryufu was trying to kill Sai. The Coalition Invasion arc. Remember that? Or you can say, what about the State of Eye arc, when they came after him and that was he was coming of age, his coming of age ceremony. What if Ryufu would have killed him there? It was only a matter of time, people. You want to go farther than that? What about the Kokuyu campaign arc? What about the Beer Cats job arc? What about the Western Zhao invasion arc? We can keep going. I mean, by then Ryufu was already taken out, right? Which arc was that? State of I arc. The state of I arc is where Ryufyu finally lost his position. And that would have been the end of that, right? Ooh, or we could say this. Let's go to this. What if we could say this? Because I didn't go this far, that deep, because I didn't want to. What if Hoy survived all that, even the few attempts on his life, and he survived, right? And he got a scar on his face, something that would have been like, he no longer looks like Hoy. And then he would have showed up to the Hyou unit as a lieutenant. He would have been like, I'm here. And he would have showed up during, and I do believe that during the whole times, even with the state of IR, the coalition, somehow Hoy would have had some major moves to make that would have kept him in the story as a protagonist. Just like they did with Carrier 10. Like they brought her in later in. They's like, we gotta do something with Carrier 10, dog. We gotta bring it to the housing unit. And then Hoy would have came back like, yeah, I lost the eyes, so they couldn't I couldn't be the body double no more. So I said, let me go join the housing unit, please. And what arc would he have shown up? Probably after Ryufyu was taken care of. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so he would probably came in at the Kokuyo campaign arc. What was that again? Kokuyo. Wait, that's Kokuyo Hill. Where, yeah, that would have been cool, right? He would have showed up during that battle, and the beer cast, and then Western Silent. Wait, what's the Kokuyo campaign arc? I'm tripping now. Ain't that Kokuyo Hill? Yeah, it's Kokuyo Hill. Man, just say Kokuyo Hill. Don't just. The only reason I didn't think this far ahead. I only thought as far as along the path of the assassination arc. So let's take all that back. I don't know what would have happened after assassination arc. You could say, well, he probably got killed by one of the assassins, or probably would have survived. But come on, y'all. It was his destiny to die. It froze a little bit. It's his destiny to die. So I truly believe, let's just go here. If he didn't die by Joe Khan, and he didn't die by Kyukai no assassins, and he didn't die by Ryufyu, and somehow he survived to join the Hyou unit, and they finally got to fight with each other, probably would have died on the battlefield, man. I know people don't want to hear that. It's like, God damn it, is there a multiverse where he survived? No. He died in the first chapter, people. Alright? It was a what if. It's a what if. But this is my thoughts on it. I think Horror made a great decision to kill Hoy. He would have stole the light and stole a lot of moments from Shin. A lot of moments that we built a very big connection with Shin. He would have stole a lot of those moments just to be, not on the battlefield with him and being a body double. So that's my thoughts on that. If you feel like I'm wrong, or you like those moments, or you got something to add to it, right? Just comment at the bottom and let me know what you think, and tell me, your what if stories, all right? But other than that, it's a wrap. It's your boy Kenji. Subscribe, comment, like, share. Do all thug dizzle. I'm out.